Did you know that the way you store, cook, or even choose your eggs could be affecting your health in ways you never imagined? Eggs are one of the most popular and nutritious foods out there. They're affordable, easy to prepare, and packed with protein, vitamins, and essential nutrients that support strong muscles, brain function, and overall health. Many of us have been eating eggs for decades, relying on them as a staple in our diets. But here's the thing. Small mistakes in how we handle them can lead to foodborne illness, unnecessary nutrient loss, and even increased health risks, especially as we get older. And the tricky part? Most people don't even realize they're making these mistakes. For example, have you ever stored eggs in the refrigerator door, thinking it was the perfect spot? Or maybe you love a good runny yolk but never thought twice about the safety risks involved? You're not alone. These are common habits, but they could be putting your health at risk without you even knowing it. In today's video, we're going to uncover 5 common egg mistakes that could be harming your health. Some of these might surprise you, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what changes to make so you can continue enjoying eggs safely and in the healthiest way possible. And here's the best part. These aren't complicated changes. They're simple, practical adjustments that anyone can make to ensure that every egg you eat is safe, nutritious, and truly beneficial to your well-being. So stick with us, because in just a few minutes, you'll have expert-backed tips to get the maximum health benefits from your eggs while avoiding unnecessary risks. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. We bring you practical, research-backed health and lifestyle tips tailored for seniors, so you can stay strong, mobile, and thriving. And let us know in the comments, how do you like your eggs? Scrambled, boiled, sunny side up? We'd love to hear from you. Now, let's get started. Mistake number 1. Storing eggs incorrectly. For many people, storing eggs in the refrigerator door seems like the most logical place. It's convenient, easy to reach, and those built-in egg compartments make it seem like that's where they belong. But here's the problem. This common habit can actually make eggs spoil faster and increase your risk of foodborne illness. Refrigerator doors experience constant temperature fluctuations. Every time the fridge is opened, warm air rushes in, causing the temperature in the door compartments to rise. Eggs are delicate, and these changes can weaken their natural protective barrier, increasing the likelihood of bacterial growth. Even if the eggs appear fine on the outside, they could be losing freshness much faster than you realize. Now, picture this. It's a quiet morning, and you're getting ready to make breakfast. You reach for an egg from the fridge door, just as you've done for years. It looks fine, but what you don't see is that it's been repeatedly exposed to slightly warmer temperatures every time the fridge is opened. Maybe you crack it into a pan and notice a slightly off smell, or worse, you don't notice at all. A single compromised egg might not seem like a big deal, but over time, consuming eggs that are even slightly spoiled can lead to stomach discomfort or, in more serious cases, foodborne illness. The good news is, keeping eggs fresh and safe is incredibly simple. The best place to store them is on a middle or lower shelf, in their original carton. Here's why. First, the middle shelf provides a more stable, cooler environment, maintaining a consistent temperature of below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 degrees Celsius, which is essential for preventing bacterial growth. The further away eggs are from temperature changes, the longer they stay fresh. Second, keeping them in their original carton helps protect them from moisture loss and prevents them from absorbing strong odors from other foods in the fridge. Eggshells are porous, meaning they can easily take on the scent of foods like onions, garlic, or strong cheeses, something no one wants when making breakfast. Another key tip: avoid transferring eggs into decorative containers or egg trays. While they may look nice, they eliminate the packaging date information and remove the protective barrier that the carton provides. The carton also shields eggs from absorbing excess moisture, which helps maintain their freshness. And one more thing. Never wash eggs before storing them. Washing removes the natural coating on the shell that helps prevent bacteria from entering. If eggs are dirty, it's best to clean them just before using them, not before storing them. So, to sum it up, keep eggs in their original carton, store them on a stable shelf inside the fridge, not the door, and don't wash them until you're ready to use them. These simple steps can help extend the shelf life of your eggs and ensure that every bite is as fresh and safe as possible. Mistake number 2. Eating undercooked or raw eggs. Eggs are a breakfast favorite, but the way they're cooked can make a big difference when it comes to safety. Many people enjoy their eggs soft or slightly runny, but what most don't realize is that undercooked or raw eggs can carry harmful bacteria, most notably, Salmonella. For younger, healthy individuals, a mild case of food poisoning might just mean an upset stomach for a day or two. But for older adults, whose immune systems may not be as strong as they once were, a Salmonella infection can lead to severe dehydration, hospitalization, or even life-threatening complications. Now, think about the last time you had a sunny side-up egg. You might have enjoyed dipping toast into that golden, runny yolk, savoring the rich flavor. It seems harmless, right? But that undercooked yolk is where bacteria like Salmonella thrive. Even if the eggs look perfectly fine, contamination isn't always visible. And it's not just about sunny side-up eggs. Soft-boiled eggs, poached eggs, and even homemade foods that contain raw eggs, like Caesar dressing or hollandaise sauce, all pose similar risks. You might be wondering, what about pasteurized eggs? Aren't they safe to eat raw? While pasteurized eggs do go through a process that reduces bacteria, they aren't completely risk-free, especially if they aren't stored or handled properly. If a pasteurized egg is left out at room temperature for too long, bacteria can still multiply, putting you at risk. So what's the safest approach? Fully cooking eggs until both the yolk and white are firm. This means scrambled eggs, well-done omelets, or boiled eggs that are cooked all the way through. If you love the texture of soft eggs but want to avoid the risks, pasteurized eggs are a safer option, but they should still be stored properly and cooked to a safe temperature. And for recipes that traditionally call for raw eggs, like homemade mayonnaise, hollandaise sauce, or even cookie dough, there's an easy solution. Use pasteurized liquid egg products instead. These have been heat-treated to reduce bacteria, making them a much safer choice. At the end of the day, no one wants to give up their favorite foods. But by making small adjustments, cooking eggs fully, choosing pasteurized options when necessary, and handling eggs safely, you can continue to enjoy eggs without the unnecessary risks. Mistake number 3. Overcooking eggs, losing nutrients and producing harmful compounds. Eggs are packed with essential nutrients that support brain health, muscle strength, and overall well-being. But how you cook them can significantly impact their nutritional value. Many people assume that the longer they cook an egg, the better, but overcooking eggs can actually destroy key nutrients and even create harmful compounds. Think about the last time you boiled an egg. Maybe you got distracted and left it cooking a few minutes too long. When you finally peeled it, you noticed a greenish-gray ring around the yolk. That ring is more than just an unappetizing color change. It's a sign that the egg has been overcooked, and valuable nutrients have been lost. Eggs are an excellent source of vitamin B12, selenium, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which support brain function and eye health. But when eggs are exposed to excessively high temperatures for too long, these delicate nutrients begin to break down. Overcooking also increases the production of oxidized cholesterol, a type of damaged fat that may contribute to inflammation and an increased risk of heart disease. The key to getting the most nutrition out of your eggs is cooking them just enough to make them safe while preserving their essential vitamins and minerals. For boiled eggs, the ideal cooking time is 9 to 12 minutes. Any longer, and you risk nutrient loss and that greenish-gray discoloration. If you enjoy fried or scrambled eggs, consider using gentler cooking methods to retain as many nutrients as possible. Cooking eggs on low to medium heat rather than high heat reduces the chances of oxidation while maintaining their natural goodness. If you prefer a little oil for flavor, opt for heart-healthy choices like olive oil or avocado oil instead of butter or processed vegetable oils. Poaching and steaming are also great alternatives for keeping eggs both nutrient-dense and easy to digest. These methods allow eggs to cook at a lower temperature without excessive heat exposure, which helps preserve their rich vitamin content. Cooking eggs properly doesn't mean sacrificing taste or texture. It simply means making small adjustments to protect their powerful health benefits. Whether you're boiling, frying, or scrambling, a little care in the cooking process ensures that every egg you eat is packed with the nutrients your body needs. Mistake number 4. Not checking egg freshness before use. Many people assume that as long as an egg doesn't smell bad, it's perfectly fine to eat. But expired or spoiled eggs don't always have a strong odor, and eating one that's past its prime can lead to an upset stomach or, in some cases, food poisoning. Egg cartons come with a sell-by or expiration date, but these dates aren't always the best indicator of freshness. Depending on how eggs are stored, they can go bad even before the printed date, or they may still be good for several weeks beyond it. That's why relying solely on expiration dates can be misleading. Imagine you're preparing breakfast. You crack an egg into a bowl, and at first glance, it looks normal. There's no rotten smell, so you continue cooking. But later in the day, you start feeling nauseous, bloated, or just off. Without realizing it, you may have eaten an egg that had already started to spoil, even though there were no obvious signs. To avoid this risk, it's always a good idea to check egg freshness before using them. One of the easiest and most reliable ways to do this is the water test. Simply fill a bowl with water and gently place the egg inside. If it sinks and lays flat on the bottom, it's fresh. If it stands upright but still touches the bottom, it's still safe to eat but should be used soon. If it floats, it has gone bad and should be discarded. Eggs naturally lose moisture and air over time. As they age, an air pocket inside the shell expands, which is why older eggs float in water. This simple test helps you determine freshness without guessing. Another way to check is by inspecting the egg once cracked. A fresh egg will have a firm, slightly domed yolk and thick egg whites. If the whites are watery or the yolk is flat and spreads easily, it's a sign the egg is old. If you notice any unusual smell, discoloration, or an off-putting texture, it's best to throw it away. By taking a few seconds to check your eggs before using them, you can avoid unnecessary health risks while making sure every meal is safe and enjoyable. Mistake number 5. Relying on eggs as your only protein source. Eggs are a fantastic source of protein, packed with essential vitamins and minerals that support overall health. But while they offer high-quality protein, healthy fats, and important nutrients like choline and vitamin D, relying on them as your main protein source can create nutritional gaps, especially as you age. A balanced diet is crucial for maintaining muscle strength, heart health, and bone density, and eggs alone don't provide everything your body needs. For example, eggs lack fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, and certain plant-based antioxidants, which are essential for digestion, brain function, and reducing inflammation. Imagine someone who eats eggs every morning for breakfast and often has them for lunch or dinner, too. While they're getting protein, they might miss out on key nutrients found in other protein-rich foods, like the heart-healthy omega-3s in fish, the gut-friendly fiber in beans, or the bone-strengthening calcium in dairy. Over time, a lack of dietary variety can lead to deficiencies, which may contribute to weaker bones, sluggish digestion, or even higher inflammation levels. A smarter approach is to pair eggs with other nutrient-dense foods to create a well-rounded meal. Instead of having just eggs for breakfast, try combining them with leafy greens, whole grains, or healthy fats like avocado for added fiber and essential vitamins. Rotating protein sources is also key. Along with eggs, aim to include fish, lean meats, legumes, and dairy products in your diet throughout the week. For plant-based options, adding flax seeds, walnuts, or chia seeds can provide omega-3s that eggs lack. By making small adjustments and ensuring your meals are diverse, you'll get a wider range of nutrients, improve overall health, and support longevity. Eggs are a great staple, but balance is the key to making the most of your nutrition. Eggs are an incredible source of nutrition, but small mistakes in storage, cooking, or diet variety can impact your well-being. By making mindful choices, you can continue enjoying eggs while keeping your health in top shape. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with friends and family so they can benefit, too. Let us know in the comments, what's your favorite way to eat eggs? We love hearing from you. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more expert health tips to keep you strong, mobile, and thriving.